Well, this could be the clap. That's the clap right there.
The audio sync right there.
So, we're going to start off this first podcast episode by cracking a new Answer Session IPA that a buddy of mine was kind enough to gift me today. And we're going to be working out a lot of kinks today. This is our first crack at a little podcast, which we don't even have a name for, or a concept, or anything. But we're getting it going. This is number one of hopefully many soon to come. Yeah. So salute, bro.
Salute, brother.
Pretty damn good. Not bad for a session. Had some flavor there. What do you think?
I think it's pretty good. Design, always Answer has some really good designs. We should start using these, you know? And those are condoms.
You definitely need to start using those. Me, I've been smart and lucky in my day.
Yeah, so, listen, this is what happened. My pull-out game's weak.
It's weak, bro.
As you get older, you deteriorate.
You let go.
You just like, fuck it.
You really let go.
Fuck it, number 4.
Yeah, no, dude, please. You gotta slow it down.
I know.
For humanity's sake. But yeah, no, you're right. This is why I brought this, is because I don't know if you see that on there. It's a condom, and yeah, Angelo needs to start using those.
Facts. Well, we
just get snipped already, all right? This is just fucking get it over with. You get your fucking little tubes tied, and you get it over with. Because I'm done with this shit.
It's gonna happen. It's definitely gonna happen.
But yeah, so me and Angelo have known each other for a long time. We went to high school together. And this fucking guy's been, on my ass for the past, I don't even know, 2 months at least. Just, we need to do a podcast. We got to do a podcast. And I was like, eventually, listen, all right, so you want to do a fucking podcast? Set it up. And listen, bro, this guy's got 3 cameras out here. He of course got the fucking wild, crazy condenser mic.
This is my bad.
I'm working with the fucking old dirty bastard from the basement. And,
oh my God.
Well, here, listen, I'm in a fucking, as you know, I'm in a little hard seltzer challenge this month. I'm going to chug off.
It's fucking ridiculous.
It's out of control at this point.
It's absurd.
I'm at 130 chugs for the month. I took 2 days off because I think I broke my liver the other night.
Dude, you must be shitting and pissing in all different places.
I did 16 chugs in about 3 to 4 hours of hard seltzers. I blacked out.
Oh my God.
I haven't done one since, but this kid... He's been creeping at me since I started this thing. He started, I was like fucking 30 seltzers ahead of him. And he keeps on creeping back to 10. And I finally got back to 20, and here he comes again.
How did this even all start? Like, what made you guys start to chug fucking basic white bitch
So we're in a group on Facebook, a bunch of fucking little beer nerds. And most of them are from the Midwest, Chicago. Always clowning these fucking clown baggies about, how they fucking corn huskers and all this shit. And eventually they invited me to this little group, and they have this thing every month they do with challenges. It's like chug challenges.
Okay.
And basically the winner of these challenges gets entered into raffles, and the winner of the raffle gets a bottle. Like a nice bottle, like something that's worth money.
So there's actually something...
So there's something behind.
I thought you were just doing it just to like...
The guy's actually a good guy. Shout out AJ, my guy AJ. He's a good guy in the beer community. He does good things. Last year he did a golf outing as a charity for a children's hospital. He's doing another one this year. I'm going to try to make it for that. But yeah, he's the guy who has been getting real close to me with the challenge.
So you're not a complete bozo then?
No, but I already said if I win this bottle, it's getting donated to the charity event to get raffled off. Yeah, so I got 2. I'm trying to get 2 spots. I already have 1 spot in the raffle. I'm trying to get another one, and if I win, the bottle's going to the charity. Yeah, so this one's for you, AJ, because.
Oh God!
I gotta get a fucking seltzer chug in here today. I can't be doing just beer, so here it is. Well, let's get it.
There you go. Jesus, this guy's throwing it back. Woo wee! This one's for the rats.
For all these little Midwestern rats. And that's how you get it done. And AJ, just know I'm coming for you, buddy. And
I'm coming for
there's no fucking chance in hell that you beat me. Once I put my mind to something, that's it.
Yeah. It's
But yeah, so that first beer we had was from the Answer. It's definitely one of my favorite breweries. I made a trip down there a couple weeks ago. It was my first pilgrimage down there. I know you've been wanting to go as well.
July, hopefully.
Hopefully you get down there soon.
Hopefully it's still around.
Yeah, next time I'm going down is going to be for their 1 year anniversary for sure. Yeah, but I'm curious. Like, when did you like first hear about Answer? When were you like, oh shit, like I need to get this shit?
Dude, from you. It was literally like I was going to Bullseye. Right. The basic spots.
Yeah, the beverages around here.
Yeah, you get the barrier, you get the grim,
right.
The basic beginner IPAs.
Decent craft beer there on the shelf.
Without knowing anything about anything.
Right.
And then you're like, bro, just fucking look at my Instagram and get those beers. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I do remember at one point you hit me up like, yo, what is all this shit you posted on your Instagram? And I'm just like, I seek out wild beers.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, but how do I get them? I'm like, dude, I'm not trading beers for these. Like, that's the only way to get them.
I'm sucked in the black hole.
And the second you figured out trading, that's it. You went rabbit hole.
Balls deep. Now I'm on the steps.
But what? So you saw me post some Answer and you're like, yo, I need this. Because you went heavy on the Answer train. That's why I brought the Answer, obviously.
Yeah, I mean, I met some. This is what happened. 6th anniversary, 5th anniversary.
From Other Half. Okay.
I hated stouts.
For those of you that don't know, Other Half is pretty much renowned as the best brewery in New York right now. They're one of the best breweries in the world.
I'd say so.
Their consistency is basically unmatched. A lot of their beers are phenomenal. Their IPAs especially are just like top of the line. They're really some of the best ones out there. And so me and Angela have been drinking a lot of that lately, and that has opened us, Pandora's box open for us to all these other beers, because you could trade the Other Half and be able to obtain the higher end stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Yep.
So now that we have
options.
Yeah, so now that we've in the past couple of years had more access to the Other Half, it's opened us up to this whole community that's pretty much this shit show, and this community that's led us to this point of sitting here today, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I'd say so.
Because I knew you back in high school, but we were never like tight. Like we knew each other. We were cool. We never.
Yeah, beer kind of connected.
But beer definitely connected us. Yeah, because we were always like friends on social media, kept in contact, whatever. But we started hanging out because of fucking beer. Yeah,
that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, it's crazy. But Answer, I think right now they're really at the cutting edge of beer in general, because not only are they doing one style better than pretty much everybody else, they're basically at this point doing two styles better than anybody else. Yeah, because their stouts and their sours
on point.
They're just basically
great
murdering.
Yeah, they're consistent.
And listen, I'm going to tell you, there's a lot of controversy with them right now with the whole.
Oh my god, bro! It's insane.
So
it's going insane.
For those of you that don't know or aren't involved with the beer world, there's been a lot of controversy lately with some of the fruited sours, like the more higher end beers. The alcohol percentages basically haven't been matching up.
Yeah.
And I called it out a long time ago. Before this ever was an issue, I said a long time ago when I started first getting like the 450 North stuff. They're from Indiana. They have they're known for their slushy style as they're fruited sours. And I started getting those, and I realized
something's not right.
Something's not right. This doesn't taste like there's alcohol in it.
But think about 5%. Just think about fruit. Like when you think about it, you're like, okay, am I really gonna get a 12, 13%, 9% beer?
It got to the point where I said to myself, what am I really drinking here?
Exactly.
And these cans are going for $12 a piece for one 16-ounce can. Some of them more. Some of them go for $15 a piece.
Now that shit's 3%.
And so basically some bozo had, decided, listen, I have the same feeling that I was feeling, and was like, well, I'm going to send it out and get it tested. And this guy had the balls and literally put up the bread to go get this beer tested.
That's crazy. There's a lot of shit going on with that.
And so the test results came back, and they were way under. They were at 2-point-something%, but it was advertised at what, 9%?
Something like.
So it's false advertising. A lot of the beer community was upset about it, and then they started naturally asking questions about all the other guys who were making these style beers. Like, listen, is it all the same? Next thing you know, this past week, now it brings it to a different level.
It's crazy.
Because they put Answer under the gun.
They didn't even answer.
And Answer came back under too. And a lot of people were questioning it right after the 450 North. Is the Answer going to be the next one that gets caught with this shit? And they did. And they still haven't, manned up and, fessed up. And I think they will. I think they're going to do the right thing.
I think so.
I know from the community, and I know from meeting the owner when I was there, and the way that everybody's treating me through that whole Answer situation, that that's not the way they roll. I imagine they already rectified the situation. They're just like...
Well, they changed labels.
Well,
silently changed the labels.
So yeah, what they did was, you know, when the 450 news broke out, they basically said, you know, fuck it, let's just go back down to the doubles. They weren't doing a lot of triples.
Yeah.
Then they suddenly started doing only triples because everybody loves them. Because I mean, let's be honest, who doesn't want a 9% that tastes like fruit?
Exactly.
But the truth of the matter is, they said to themselves, well, maybe we're fucking up too. Let's knock it down back to the doubles, and they changed the labels back to the doubles, saying it was 6.5%.
Yep.
And since then, they've only put out a couple triples, and those triples have come under scrutiny that one of them may have been tested and came under. So, listen, this is what I'm going to say, is that I put my money, my bottom line on the fact that Answer, out of all these breweries we're talking about, they're gonna do the right thing. They're gonna make it right.
I think so.
Let's hope they do, because they have a name and a reputation. I think they'll hold. You know,
I think they're trying to still process everything on what's going on.
Yeah. But you know, a lot of the haters are coming out of the woodworks talking shit about the Answer, and you know, I just want to say, you know, not for nothing, they're still, regardless of what the bullshit is, they're making top tier beers.
Yeah, I think.
And that's another thing we talk about is, you know, a lot of people would probably talk shit about the way they're making the beer. A lot of people don't realize that the beers are literally pre-made beers that they're buying. Mm-hmm. They're buying pre-made based beers, and they're adding the adjuncts, the flavors to it.
Like the French press.
It's basically a French press, yeah. It's a Randall, if you're familiar. But yeah, and not for nothing, French press has become real big in the beer community too, which is real cool. We've been experimenting a little bit, me and my boy Snare Drum Steve, shout out to my boy Snare Drum Steve. We've been working on a bunch of different shit. He's got a couple of my other boys into it now, and we've all been experimenting. And I'll tell you what, man, it's really cool, because you could buy like a bullshit stout, like something, sit on the shelf anywhere you go in the country.
Yep.
Regular ass stout you can get anywhere, and turn it into something special in 15, 20, 30 minutes, hour tops.
I was with you guys. That was Super Bowl Sunday. You guys.
I mean, that was your first experience. How crazy was it?
I didn't even believe it.
It's nuts.
It was pretty dope.
People don't realize, like, there's a lot going on in the beer world, like, not just as far as like.
Oh my God.
Was that not recording the whole time? That didn't record the whole time.
Yeah, it wasn't recording the whole. Not one thing. Not one.
Unbelievable.
Yo, I'm like, why are the lights not red?
Guy didn't look down once that whole time. Oh, I'm done.
I looked down to
This guy's the worst of all time. So you just started it now?
Yeah, we're 26 seconds in,
all right,
guys.
well, welcome to the fucking first episode. Happy fucking birthday. I don't know what to fucking tell you. This guy just literally... Well, listen, I told you we're working out kinks to start when we actually started. But hey, listen, we're probably 30 minutes into our first episode.
Started like an hour ago.
We're 30 minutes into our first episode. This guy just pressed fucking record. I already chugged a Truly.
You already drank some beers.
Chugged the beer. Well, listen, it was a good start. Welcome to the fucking Bozo Patrol. Meet the King Bozo, this fucking asshole who literally blew the first fucking episode.
Oh my God, I thought that was going to be a great episode too.
Listen, dude, we just blew through all sorts of good shit. I was spilling my guts, and this guy ruined the whole thing.
And I didn't even hit record, and we're about a minute and 15 seconds into the show.
Well, welcome to the first episode. I don't know what to fucking tell you. But
oh my God.
This is, listen, I told him when I got here, listen, when we look at me, I'm using a fucking old dirty bastard fucking basement dirty mic.
That was from like 4th grade music class.
We're using some ghetto rig setup. I'm drinking Trulies. We're in an office, to be quite honest. So I'm just telling you, we're just getting our kinks worked out. This is our first episode, but we don't even have a concept. We don't even have a name. I don't know if this is the Bozo Patrol. I don't know if it's Imagine Knowing Nothing. I don't know if it's You Fucking Rats. I don't really know.
It could be anything.
It could be anything. We might have to do a poll eventually, and you guys can pick the fucking name.
A couple of the guys were saying Bozo, but a couple other guys wanted Imagine Knowing Nothing. I mean, I don't know.
It might be Imagine Knowing Nothing Bozo.
Yeah.
Comma Patrol. I don't know. Like we might have.
But whatever you do, make sure you hit record.
Yeah, whatever you do, hit that subscribe button. I'm gonna start. Let's start off early with the self-promotion.
Oh my god!
Slam that fucking subscribe button. Get that shit going right.
Oh my god!
Get
I'm
us
so
off
dead
on the
right
right
now.
foot because this fucking guy is the king of all bozos. Because he literally. I'm not kidding you when I tell you.
I'm dead inside right now.
Dead ass 25 minutes straight. We just yapped.
I was like, yo, this is the best first episode ever.
Shit was going great.
It was going smooth, and I'm like, By
the way, this isn't recording. Fam, I said, fam, are you serious?
You know what's mad funny? We'll have the audio from the cameras because they're recording.
What are you gonna do? It's not gonna do shit.
It's not gonna sound the best.
It's gonna sound horrible.
But like, I don't know.
At least we could
I could figure something out.
No,
with
we
it.
can at least look back on it and be like, okay, well, at least we did some shit right. Like I was acting like man, like it was. Oh man,
I was like, yo, it was going good.
It was going good.
That was a solid run.
It was a solid run we had going there until you just blew my mind with the fact that it didn't record.
Didn't record audio. We got video recording.
Well, listen.
We'll see how it is. If it sounds like dog shit,
it's gonna sound like dog shit.
It's gonna sound like dog shit.
So
100%.
But again, listen. I'm gonna say it one more time. This is a test run. Nothing more, nothing less. Our real first episode will be a lot different than this.
This is the pilot.
This is the pilot episode.
This is the fucking pilot.
Fucking around,
exactly. Exactly. That's all we got.
We're doing this for all you rats in the fucking cyber world. You know, that's it. Fucking. So anyway, what were we talking about before you interrupted me with the fact that it's not recording? Because now I'm fucking lost.
I
Something
don't know.
about the answer.
Deep inside, I'm upset. But it's okay.
Well, listen.
We were talking about the answer and French pressing.
So we covered so much in such a short period of time, and now it's lost forever. So I have to try to recapture the pace I was on.
So basically, we were talking about how the answer uses like a base to create their beer.
Well, let's give them a background because we're just talking about the answer. And the answer is a brewery that we're both very fond of. That
exactly
has a big part of the reason why we're doing this podcast because we became much better friends because of it.
Yep.
And it's not just a brewery; it's a community. If you're on the internet and you're in the beer world and you're a fan of the answer, you know it's not just. A fucking brewery and the beer. It's a community. It's a camaraderie ship with all the people who are like mind with you.
Exactly.
And, I took
like-minded
my first
individuals.
Trip. Yeah, exactly. And I took my first trip down there recently. You've been planning. You want to go. We both planned maybe for the first anniversary. And we got into talking about how they're making some of the best beers, but they've been under a lot of scrutiny.
Exactly.
So
false advertising.
At the end of the day,
we're summing it up rather quickly right now.
Yeah, so they got caught basically selling some beer that had an alcohol percentage that was lower than they were advertising it to be.
Yep.
And at the end of the day, people have their, hair in a knot about it. They have
their panties are in a bunch.
Ass. Yeah,
they're walking a little funny.
They're talking funny about it, but the truth of the matter is this: is that maybe they're not brewing their own beer. Maybe some of the alcohol percentages aren't exactly what they said it was, but at the end of the day, is it not fucking delicious?
It's amazing. Listen,
is it not delicious?
The percentages weren't that far off.
No, they weren't.
I'm not saying it's okay.
No, it's not okay.
It's not okay.
It's not okay at all.
But it wasn't.
And I know they're going to do the right thing and make a statement
about
it.
They're going to fix it.
They'll take care of it. They'll do the right thing because that's what they do. I went down there. I met these people. I know they're legit people.
I saw some videos of you.
They're good. Yeah, well, you suck all that. Let me tell you something. Virginia, those dudes party, bro.
I'm excited.
They said it was the Richmond hole or some shit.
The Richmond black hole.
All I can tell you is I got sucked into it, bro. Because I was there for a couple nights. The whole second day I was there, I had to recover.
It's horrible. It
was the worst hangover I've ever had in my life.
Do you think you should have stayed longer, or the time you went there was perfect?
I think the time I went there was perfect, but I also think for a anniversary event, I could have do it a little bit longer if I could pace myself.
Like a week?
Nah. 4 or 5 days maybe.
Okay.
Total. But even that would be a lot, to be honest with you. I think a long weekend is a perfect trip down there. If you don't fucking black out like I did.
It's hard not to.
I'll be honest, man. The way that they threw a party down there was basically impossible not to. They were just handing, try this mead, try this stout, try
before you know
chugging IPA. Go upstairs. The owner brings you up there. He has me chugging fucking gasoline out of a fucking bro. All I can tell you is I woke
God.
up the next day, the worst hangover of my entire life. And I also remember I had one of the best nights of my life. Great time, great people down there. But it's a great community and they make great beer. And that's what brought us together and why we're fucking sitting here doing this podcast. Let's be honest, right?
Yep, that's a fact.
All of our friends fucking drink it. We drink it. All of our fucking beer buddies on the internet drink it. And it was only right that we started off, you know, with the sexy as fuck.
That was a good one.
With a condom on it because
good.
this guy needs to start using them because he has fucking 3 kids already.
3 kids. 3 kids.
3 fucking 3 kids already.
Oh shit, we're not recording again. No, I'm just kidding.
I was about to just be like, okay,
all right,
that's it for today.
This is done.
But yeah, so with that being said, maybe we should drink another beer.
Always.
I would say.
Yeah, I mean, why would I ever
You
say
know
no
what
to
I'm
that?
saying? So let me just get that real quick. You go on a little tangent while I get that.
Oh shit. I don't even know what to say.
He's starstruck, folks.
I'm starstruck because I'm still gonna edit it. I'm gonna put that in there. That's going in there.
Yeah, you can do that as the fucking intro or something.
Something. This one's for you,
So
AJ.
the reason, the backstory behind this, being that you're not gonna get that either because he's a fucking bozo, is I'm in a fucking group on the internet, bunch of beer nerds. Met some real good guys in it. One of them being this guy AJ. He's from Chicago. He's a good guy. He's a stand-up guy. Last year, he did a golf outing, a charity event for a children's hospital out in Chicago, and it was a very, very good thing he did for the community and for the children's hospital out there. So, had a lot of respect for him. I want to try to make his event. He's doing a second event this year. And he's got a little silly group on the internet where he does these little challenges, and he'll have a list of challenges every month. Whoever gets that challenge gets that number, and each number is entered into a raffle. And if you have that number and the raffle's called, you win like an exclusive bottle.
Gotcha.
It's something of worth, like something that's nice.
Yeah, exactly. So
my thing is I'm trying to get as many spots in his raffles leading up to his event that I could donate all the stuff to the event to have raffled off.
That'd be dope.
Yeah, because most people will just want to drink it. I drink everything in the world. I just want to fucking contribute to the fucking event.
Yeah.
So he got me in this seltzer challenge, a hard seltzer challenge, right? And let me tell you something. First off, have you tried these hard lemonades?
Not the hard lemonade. I did a Bud Light black cherry joint.
The fucking truly hard seltzer lemonades are insanely good. I don't like the regular fucking seltzers, bro. The lemonades are bomb. I'm gonna make you drink one.
I don't know,
but I'm telling you, they're fucking great. This summer they're gonna be a big hit. Buy stock and truly.
They got the watermelon joints out in the White Claws.
I had them. I'm not gonna lie, dude. They're pretty good. Oh, here we go. More technical difficulties over here. This guy's got no batteries now. What is this?
Oh, we got no space on the memory card.
No space on the fucking memory card. You can't make this shit up, folks.
I probably should have erased the memory
card. So now, but again, this is all kinks we got to work out. You know what I'm saying? This is shit we don't know what the fuck we're doing over here. We're 2 fucking jabronis, 1 big bozo, 1 king rat king, and we're just out here trying to fucking make a fucking dollar out of 15 cents on a fucking podcast. So smash that subscribe button, all right? Because we're starting a YouTube channel fucking tonight. And if you don't already, follow me on fucking Instagram. B-Tone on that beer. B-T-O-N-E on that beer. Follow this bozo. I think his name is, I don't know, My Life is Research.
I don't even think I have any more memory cards left either.
He doesn't even have a fucking memory card.
I think.
And, hey, listen. It was a good first try. It was a valiant effort. We learned a lot today. That's what's fucking important here. And I'm going to drink beer while I do it. So it's a good day.
Yeah, it's a great day. We ran out of space. 2 takeaways. Hit the fucking record button.
At least, hey, listen, at least we're going to figure it out. As you know,
I know exactly what to do for next time.
I was going to say, so next week, now we know.
It should take 20 minminutes to set up and work out.
And we'll be all set up. We'll have memory cards. We'll have batteries. You'll press record.
Yeah, facts.
Our cell phones will stay away from it. I mean, we're figuring it out, but yeah, I mean, overall, I think we'll be able to figure it out.
I think so.
Hey, for now, here's to us, pal.
All right, brother. Let's close it. Let's close this off with a little half sexy as fuck, and the new Sonic 8-bit glass.
Luckily, it's a session because we have a drive home. This guy wanted to crack stouts. I was like, fam. We live 25 minutes from here.
I only crack stouts at 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah, well, we know.
Thank you.
Unfortunately, we're not all degenerates.
You know, that's debatable.
I'm a degenerate for charity.
All right. Salute.
Are we chugging this? Or are we just going to drink this?
Let's just drink it.
Let's just drink it. Because we did enough.
Yeah.
We did some damage here today.
It's a smooth beer.
It's light like a session, but it has some flavor.
I could chug a 4-pack of that.
Yeah, I mean, easy. It's probably only, 6%, 5%? 5.5%.
That's a good summer beer.
It's a good summer crusher. I'll tell you what, though. I think it's something about the Answer's, bitterness that's, a little,
Yeah, it's got a little. I got a little back end kick to it.
That's
what
it is. The back end bitterness,
a little smack.
You know what it is? I like a good bitterness. I don't like a astringent, weird bitterness.
That's what I'm getting.
This kind of has a little bit of astringency at the end.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm getting that too.
And let's be honest, Answer not known. They're not the best IPAs in the world. They make solid IPAs.
They do.
A lot better than most fucking jabronis.
I have Lit AF coming.
Lit AF was good. I tried it.
It's 100% all Citra. Huge fan.
When I was there, they were making me chug over and over again, and a lot of the chugs were summer showers, which was another session-ish.
I got a little back end on that too.
I agree, and I think it reminds me of this one.
It does.
I think it's their Citra. I think their Citra hops may not be the
best,
greatest yielding product from this season or some shit.
Yeah,
possible.
I don't know. Other half.
Citra's my favorite. Citra, I was about to say. I don't know. You know me with Citra.
To each his own, I guess. I don't know. We'll figure that one out.
But let's get it.
All right, guys. We're down to 2 camera angles now. We're gonna wrap this up.
That's it.
And
we made a valiant effort for our first try.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we put in some good work in the beginning. We could probably learn a lot from it, and that's what's important.
Yeah,
and that's what's important here.
Always hit record. Always hit. I'm gonna have a dream about not recording.
Better luck next time.
All right, guys. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out our social media.
Hit that smash button. You already know the deal.
Night.
See you next time.